Hey guys, it's Shadows again. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. My videos are apparently doing pretty decent, right? They're not like, super popular, but at least I'm just getting more views than usual. It seems a lot of people like this kind of content, so I'm just gonna keep going, keep grinding at it, try to do it at least once a week, just to do something for myself, basically. And so for this week, I have chosen the next card that I want to talk about. A little bit about it. It is another Japanese promo card. You do have to get it from Japan. But yeah, we'll get right to it. So for today's card, I chose the Hoopa promotional card, the 155 XY-P promo card that was available in Japan for the first 3 million patrons that watched the movie itself. The card, absolutely awesome. It's practically a full art, right? I mean, it is a full art. There's a full art Hoopa on the main card itself. It's right in the middle, or she. Uh, there's a Pikachu, Mega Latios, a Lugia in the background as well, along with a Mega Rayquaza, shiny as well. That's pretty cool. I never noticed this Rayquaza when, like, the first couple of times I've seen this card, but then, like, I don't know, a week or so ago I saw it and I was like, wow, I'm very surprised that there's a Mega Rayquaza on this card. Overall, the card looks awesome. It's decently printed, right? At least we have like an exact supply, give or take. So like if it says 3 million, it's kind of safe to assume that the supply itself is about 3 million. We can go to PSA's pop report. 155 is right here. It has 127 total cards that have been sent in, with 70 of them getting a 10. That comes out to, when I did the math, it was 55%. And it's a small sample size, but 55% is pretty decent. That means you probably need to get like 2 or 3 of them and then send it into PSA if you want to, like, be on the safe side. You might even go for 4 just in case, and you can get a couple of tens that way. When we check on Bai on Bakari Japan, people are selling it right now. I did a very brief search, right? Like, there's probably a better option to search for the card itself. Like, you probably look up Hoopa and it'll probably give better options, but I did it this way just so I could get the exact cards, and people are selling it in bundles. So like these are bundles of 2 for $10 each. That would come out to about $11, $12 plus shipping, which is gonna make it a lot actually. It's gonna make it like 30 or $40 for 2 cards, so $20 each, we'll say, on average. That lines up with how much it is, or how much it went on eBay. 2 cards was actually 20. This is actually cheap. A sealed one for 70. Another one open for 20. Open for 14. Open for 30. Open for 60. There's a PSA 10 going for 600. I feel like that price is a little high, but I've also don't think I've seen a PSA 10 one sold yet. Oh, one was sold a while back actually. 112. That seems really low. Versus 600? Yeah, 112 to 600 is a very, very big, like, gap. That's actually not that bad, to be honest. That, because you could probably earn a very big premium kind of just flipping it that way. Another nice thing to look at. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is March 8th, March 8th, March 7th, March 7th, March 6th, March 5th, March 5th. Basically, this card's pretty liquid. People are actually buying the card, right? Like, it's a one a day kind of thing. A lot of the cards that I've kind of looked at before that aren't like promo cards like this, for example, say a Pikachu, a promo Pikachu, there are days where like no one buys the card, right? And then like they buy it 2 days later or something, or they buy it 3 days later, or like maybe it's a couple times a week, but this is like every day. March 4th, March 3rd. I mean, the card's pretty liquid, and it's still pretty cheap right now, right? And like I said, you can also get it from Japan. You can probably buy lots as well, and you can go from there. If you really, you can probably sell it raw if you don't really care about getting it graded. But I think you should get it graded, because getting a 10, I feel like that premium is very good. Because the variance between getting a 10 right now and what it was selling for, because this is 3 months ago, right? 112 versus what, the 600 that someone is trying to sell it for right now. I don't think it'll go for 600, but it's nice to look at, right? Yeah, I think it is a pretty decent idea to hold on to. 14, that's not that bad. Back with scratches. Oh, it has scratches on it. Okay, maybe it is bad. You want to go and try to find like a near mint one for sure. There's no way that you don't do your best to find a near mint one. These are all played as well. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Remember to look at the pictures, because this card is actually a little on the older side, 2015. So it's about 6 years old, 5 years old plus, um, almost six. So yeah, 5.5 at least. You got to make sure you got to check those dings and scratches on this card. This is a, I guess it's not necessarily a very low risk. You're taking a risk for sure, and I think I would put this card a little bit riskier than the Illustrator Charizard, just because it's an older card and it might be tough to find like a near mint one right now. Yeah, I think that's where I would put it. But for me, I think I would rather take the risk and buy this card versus getting the Illustrator Charizard. Like if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably get the Hoopa over the Illustrator Charizard. But I mean, you could just get both, right? Why not? But yeah, I'll probably gonna buy this sometime soon. I'm aiming maybe the end of the month. We'll see. It's the issue right now for me is my account for Bai, my middleman service. I have a package I'm waiting on, right? It's a really big package. I can't, order something from Bai and wait another week or so, week and a half for it to all come and then consolidate and ship, right? Because I kind of want my package ASAP. Um, and like my package itself has so many things in it. I literally just don't want to buy another thing and wait. I want to finish this package and then I'll buy the Hoopa stuff, right? Yeah. So that's it for today. Hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully I gave all the information I could. It wasn't as much information as I expected compared to everything else, because I guess I don't have a big opinion on this card. For me, I just honestly I kind of want to buy it. I just don't have the time, or like I don't want to wait to buy it yet, and I kind of have to wait. So yeah. All right. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the likes, for watching my videos. I'll do my best to keep pumping them out, right? At least once a week. I got this. We got this. See ya.